advanced feather fan dancers, we are now up to the outro of the song. We're almost done. So for context, we were on that side of the stage, we did our weaves, we did our floor work, we got up and we sashayed on around the stage. We formed a single file on stage left. What is happening in the bigger picture is stage right is a single file of beginner feather fan dancers. Stage left is a single file advanced feather fan dancers. And then in the center of the stage, bang on the middle, we have the one and only Michael Wheatley. He's got his microphone and he is singing our song live while we dance. And as he is singing, there is a circle of fan veil dancers made up of both beginner and advanced. So all the fan veil dancers are around him in a circle, and they are standing with their silk pointing down as if to make a curtain, a cylindrical curtain of fabric around him, and they are traveling around in a circle so that Michael is totally covered. All we're seeing is the fluttering of silk. And then on the final beat of the song, the fan veil dancers drop to the floor, dropping the curtain, and behold, we see that Michael Wheatley has stripped down to nothing but a pair of bedazzled underpants that say the word poison and Michael Wheatley pasties. And that is our surprise ending. The surprise ending is that the actual fan dancers are not stripping, but the singer is doing a surprise strip, and we had no idea. This is our game. So in the context of that and what's happening, all that the feather fan dancers are doing on either side of the stage is essentially just framing that last moment. So what we're going to do is just some beautiful single file work, kind of like a wave of movements that move down. So it's quite simple. There's only two things that we do. We're in this shape here because we've just finished our sachet. We've come up, dun 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 dun, and we've just come to here to make it a nice clean moment for that single file line. So all that they're seeing is this person at the front, everyone else, because they're directly behind, they shouldn't see much else. What we're going to do is a sunshine, meaning to say we come up and out. We're only going to do one of those, but it's going to be passed down the line. So the very first person at the front does their cannon, then the person behind them does it just a second after them, the person behind them just a second later, etc., etc. And so that movement cascades down the line. So for the audience, what they see is this kind of flow of feathers. We do one of those. The next thing we do is that we point our feathers forward. So what the audience is seeing is just the tips as opposed to the whole thing. We point the feathers forward, and we flutter them. But rather than doing this one as a cannon, we're all doing it at the same time. However, the person at the front is going to do it quite low, the person behind them a little bit higher, the person behind them a bit higher, 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 higher. And so what the audience sees is a full array of feathers, just the tips of them in all the different colors, going up around, framing the person at the very front of the line. So we point them forward and we flutter the fan, give them a good old shake to get those feathers moving. And then we do a final sunshine cannon, just like the first one, where it is passing down the line. And then on the final beat of the song, which is when the fan veils reveal Michael, we get into our final pose. And when we get together for rehearsal, we get to decide what that pose is. What shape do you want to make? You can do anything, there's so many options. But if you're not sure, as a default, let's say that since we are on stage left, we step out with our left leg and lunge into that hip, and that we take our arms up and out from that sort of sunshine style and stack them so that they touch our arms and the feathers point up, and we'll kind of lean in like this. That way, we're framing the stuff that's happening in the center of the stage. So at the end of the day, we're going to get to choose our own pose, but that's just kind of like a placeholder for now, or if you can't think of a different pose you'd like to do. Let's put on the music and see how it fits.
Oh, and she left.